Hello, people. Welcome to the Scoop Show. I am Anton Too Bad DJ from JusCoolRadio. I'm, of course, the director and a man of many talents, and I'm representing here for Eyes of Many CIC today and the Scoop Show. And today we have special guest Stephanie, who's from the Cahn Network, which is the Caribbean and African Health Network, and they're based in the UK. They have an event coming up on the 11th of January, and we're going to be discussing what's going to be happening and taking place at this wonderful event for the community. So, Stephanie, can you tell me about the inspiration behind, Black Women's Shero Day?
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Stephanie, like you earlier mentioned. So, the aim of Shiro is, let me just say what Shiro is. So, Shiro stands for Sexual Health Empowerment and Reproductive Outreach, and it's basically targeted sexual and reproductive health intervention, which is focused on reducing sexual related health inequalities among women of Black heritage in Lambert. And one of the primary aims is to reduce the high rate of sexual transmitted infections and late HIV diagnosis within these communities by influencing sexual risk taking and high seeking behavior of Black women. And Shuri is expected to empower and educate and bring accessible health resources into the community. So we have a main aim to reduce health inequality around sexual health, start those conversation around because it's a taboo for a Black family to start sexual health or sex-related topics for the children. So we want to be in that position where we'll be able to talk to parents, empower them on how to start this conversation and reduce the high risk of our community being involved, late diagnosis with HIV. So how does Shiro work? So Shiro will provide valuable support through workshops, events like we're having this Saturday, which is our second event, and create awareness campaigns, which is all centered on the unique health needs for Black women in Lambert. And Shiro is specifically championing change for fostering open discussions, like I earlier said, and access to quality health information. So we don't want misinformation that is already out there. We want people to get the right information, and it's going to help reduce sexual health disparities and build a supportive and informed community around sexual and reproductive health.
Okay, wonderful. So, why did you choose St. Matthew's Estate? Sorry, St. Matthew's Church. We're in St. Matthew's Estate, but why
Um,
did you choose St. Matthew's Church?
because it's more central, we're looking at where there's predominantly a lot of Black people, and Brixton is like a very big community, has a very big community of Black people. So we choose the previous venue we chose was not really a Black, like we use St. Mark, which is good, but we want a place where the Black community can access it easily, and we want a church that it's open to everyone. So that's why we chose St. Matthew's.
Okay, wonderful. And at the event on the January the 11th, what free health checks will be available at this event?
So we're going to be having sexual health checks like syphilis checks. We're going to have HIV tests. We're going to have blood pressure checks. We've also got some confirmation from vaccine ambassadors. So we're going to be having vaccine ambassadors on ground to provide vaccine for whooping cough, COVID, and also the more information about vaccine in pregnancy, giving a lot of information. And we're also going to have some talks from GP doctors, and we're also having pharmacy fairs, which will be hand to provide information about how to get access to your local GPs and how to communicate to your local GP within that 15 minutes. Let me not give all of the gist out. So we're going to have a lot of specialists on ground to give all the information that we need to take care of our health and well-being.
Wonderful. That sounds excellent. So, at the event, will there be refreshments and food tailored to
Oh,
single people
yes,
or families? Yeah.
definitely. We're going to have completely African Caribbean food, proper food, not just snacks. We're going to have food, we're going to have drinks, we're going to have proper DJ, Afro Caribbean DJ that's going to treat us to amazing music. And we're
Mhm.
going to have a lot of freebies that will be going out. So we're going to have some raffle draws for children. We have free polls. We have games they're going to be playing. We have some IQ questions that you're going to win prizes. We have amazing prizes. I'm not going to give all of that away now because the previous one, I'm sure those who participated in the previous one will tell you amazing prizes that they went home. I could just spill a few. They went home with some electric blankets, low cookers, carbon monoxide alarm, beautiful games for children. So we have all of that in the previous event, and we're having way more of that in this event as well. And then we're going to have face painting for children. We're going to have opportunity to meet with our local health providers and have questions like question one-on-one. And also well and health expert as well. We have games, we have refreshment, like I earlier mentioned, and we're going to meet. We also have Shiro community champions, which they're going to also be at the event to talk about what it means to be a Shiro champion. So yeah,
Yeah.
a lot and lot and lot of fun activities are going to be there from 12 o'clock till 4 o'clock. It's going to be full packed with fun activities. We're going to be dancing. It's going to be an open day for like celebrating the Black Shiro women. So yeah.
Sorry, you got sorry. This cat has a mascot. He's called Bop, and he just likes to be involved. That's nice to hear, that it's a nice community inspired event. Is it just for Black women or can anybody attend?
This is specifically for Black women because we want to celebrate the Black women in Lambeth. And, it's not just those who live in Lambeth, because when we're doing an event like this and we said, oh, it's for Lambeth, a lot of people feel like we are restricted to just Lambeth. But a lot of people live in Lambeth but work in other boroughs. Other people live in other boroughs and work in Lambeth. So as far as you live or work or worship in Lambeth, you're free to come to this event. It's open to anyone who live, work, or worship in Lambeth or even have
Okay.
friends and family in Lambeth. So if you're a Black woman and you can have access to come to Lambeth, you're way more than welcome to come and participate. And like I mentioned, everything is free. Food is free. Drinks is free. Fun activities are all free. Raffle draws are free. We're not buying tickets. Everything is all free. And it's free
Wonderful.
entrance.
And how often does this wonderful event get put on?
We having this is the second one we're having for January. We're having another one in March, which is the International Women's Day, which is expected to be bigger. We're making provision for over 500 to 700 women in the
Wonderful.
community. So this will make provision for over 300 women. That's how much we are putting out there today. So as many as you can come, but the one in March is bigger for 700. That's the provision we're making. So that is going to be at the town hall, and I'll share more information about it.
Wonderful. So, what long-term outcomes or changes do you hope to achieve through doing the Shiro Day?
Yeah, we're hoping we'll be able to get as much as we can information to the Black community, especially the Black women, to be able to take ownership of their health and well-being. So that's why we're encompassing. It's supposed to be sexual health, but we are incorporating other things also, which comprises of the health and well-being of the Black women. So we're expecting them to be able to, identify way earlier if they have any issues and be able to know how to respond to their body and also how to take ownership of their own health and well-being.
Okay, and you mentioned the community champions. Is there opportunities for businesses and people in the community to get involved and volunteer?
Yes, so the community champion is also part of the Shiro project where we empower 12 Black women who will be the community champions who will be able to cascade the information and the knowledge they're gaining because we're training them on this platform for 12. We have 12 sessions which we're training them to empower them around sexual health, how to carry out self-testing, how to access healthcare providers, how to refer people, how to also counsel people in case they go into the community and they meet people who are already positive or who don't know what to do and who have already backslided from maybe treatment. How can they support these people through their journey and get them back on treatment and get them to be well again? So we're giving them a whole lot of training so they'll be equipped enough to be the champions that we are going to be calling them.
Oh, beautiful. That is very beautiful. And what message do you want attendees to leave with after they've attended the Shiro Day on 11th of January 2025?
Yeah, I would want them to, when they attend the event, I want them to go home with something, which is to be able to take care of their health and well-being and to be empowered in such a way that they can start this conversation with their children. All we're doing is try to reduce health inequality. And I want them to come to this event and anything they can, if they can, to attend, so they will be able to get information to reduce health inequality in the community and also be empowered to start this conversation around sexual health in the Black community.
Okay, great. And finally, how can people stay involved in what you do and support it?
Yeah, we're going to be collecting a lot of information from people. Like if they want to get in touch with us, we have a mailing list where we send out all of the events and the activities. We as Cahn, we have a lot of programs that are already running in the background, from mental health to homelessness to immigration to community engagement. We have different projects across different boroughs in London and also in Manchester. Predominantly, most of our work is in Manchester, but we have loads of projects in London as well. So what I would how they can get in touch is just to give us an email if they have an email, so we can share all of the information around what we have. We also have a project called the Inspire, which covers the 32 boroughs in London. So we can share with them all of the activities we are carrying out and all the programs we are doing in other boroughs. And even if they're not in Lambeth, they can share with people who are in different boroughs and they can participate because we run other projects as well. It's not just
Mhm.
Shiro. So yeah, if they can leave us with their email or they want to be on our mailing list, we will be happy to have them. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So that's good to hear, as we're, making our steps towards being a part of what you do as well. Because at Just Cool Radio, we're all about spreading unity in the community as well as Eyes of Many CIC. So it's been wonderful speaking with you today, Stephanie. And of course, the beautiful people watching, make sure you come down to the event and future events like this because it's very
Yeah.
powerful. I'm
Yes.
Anton Too Bad DJ. This is the Scoop Show. Big up to Stephanie. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so
Wonderful.
much. And thank you for having us.
Yes, cool. Yes, wonderful. People, make sure you check out that Caribbean and African Health Network. They're here to help us, all right? Peace and
Yeah.
love. JusCoolRadio.com. Disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.